Good morning, good life. Welcome back to AmyTV, where we come together to help you go after the life you want. You know what sucks? Productivity. Yes, the thing we sing about and strive for on a daily basis, it sucks. It's this lofty, out-of-reach thingamajig that we all want but can't make happen. But why won't it? There's 11 billion tips on how to be more productive just on YouTube alone, most of them here on this channel. So what gives? Productivity isn't possible for you or most people because you don't know what it is. You have the best of intentions, swipe up, Google away, and find the information that you think will get you to the ideal level of productivity, put you over the top, and help you achieve your dreams. You want it. And you want it bad. And you see it too, or at least you think you do. Isn't it real? Isn't it real when we see it every day in our news feeds, in our email inboxes, on TV? It seems real because we see case after case of individuals who have the same amount of time as we do every day, and yet are still on this earth, even though somehow they haven't killed themselves working so hard to achieve the things that they want to achieve. How are they still going? Why aren't I operating at that speed? Why isn't life more like theirs? So you try to figure it out. You research, you do a few things differently, but productivity will not happen for you. And that is because productivity is not real. Or at least it's not real if you're not willing to sit down and have a conversation with yourself about what you think it is. Why will you never be productive? Because it's this mainstream phrase that sounds like it's full of possibilities, but is actually your way of explaining why you're not listening to what you really want. If you were open to having a real conversation with yourself about what you want and what it would take to make it happen, you would not be time batching your way onto the first task on your to-do list. You would be so focused inching your way toward your goal that you wouldn't have time to think about how much time you have, or time you've wasted, or time you've given away. Why do you give your time away? Why do you feel that's a more acceptable life than being honest with yourself about what you really want? But that's the answer right there. Productivity to you is what looks good on someone else. How does Mary have a thriving career and still able to tuck her kids in at night? How does Susie have the ability to freelance when she's so in demand at her job? And where in the world does Erin get off learning fluent French? How does that happen? To be productive means to achieve what others have. That's what it means to you. But that is not enough. That mindset does not convert real currency that drives you to listen to yourself because it's so busy drowning out your own voice with something as fleeting as the potential of someone else's world. Their potential world. You don't know what they have. You don't know their journey. You don't know they've found balance. To distract yourself further, if you've taken up the sport of tearing someone down for how they spend their time, you're wasting your own. So what if it doesn't make sense to you? Why are you trying to put them in this pretty little box so that you can either lift it up or take it down? You are only increasing the social acceptedness of the same happening with you. Boxing yourself away to potentially avoid any complaints, comparisons, or confrontation. By the way, finding balance, did you think that was real too? Is that what you want to be productive for? To strike the perfect balance of life and love and career and purpose and spirit, to stumble upon it? Be careful not to offend such coveted territories. Balance is not found like productivity is not real because the only semblance you'll find of either is a whiff of a fragrance you only smell after real, specific action. Smells good, don't it? But life doesn't smell good all the time. There's work, there's sweat, people die, pandemics hit. And you have to have those moments that you wish you wouldn't so that you can push through to the ones you actually want. And that is what real balance looks like. The moments you make happen, traveling next to the ones that just do. You'll never be productive because you can never be something that you cannot define, nor can you be something that you think someone else is. Here are 3 things you can be today instead of productive. Number 1, present. If you're scrolling the phone looking for productivity and balance motivation while sitting next to somebody you love dearly so that you can hopefully be a better version of yourself for them, put the phone down. Just look at that person and become 5% better for them right now. When you align your mind and your eyeballs, you are present, and it is beautiful, and it's far better than comparing yourself to whatever you're reading or watching right now. Number 2, particular. We've gotten so good at being agreeable and lovely that we've gone down this road without speaking up about the thing that we are after. Get the thing that you are after. Be very particular about it. No one's telling you to be perfect or to strive for perfection, but stop allowing all of the outs for the thing that you know very well could come true if you had the audacity to ask. Number 3, proactive. As Tony Robbins would say, it's not about positivity, it's about intelligence. You do not need to smile your way into making something come true. You just have to do something about it and use your big old brain to make it happen. Stop ignoring these simple facts and take a proactive step forward toward the thing you need for you. Because it's okay to need something that's just for you. It doesn't make you a bad partner or parent or coworker or friend. You need something that's just yours. Otherwise, you'll spend the rest of your life trying to figure out what productivity looks like. Don't be productive. Be unapologetically you. That's all for today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it as always. Make sure you subscribe for good vibes, kiss the ones you love, and go after the life you want. Cheers. I definitely just spit out a chip. I told my husband I'm filming today, and why not mow the lawn at the exact same time?